Damn. Some of y'all starting off behind the power curve. Y'all know YouTube has they up the ante and they up the odds. Yeah. Did y'all go and see those new guidelines? I won't have to worry about it because my channel is not monetized. That's not how I make my living and how I make my pay. Look at that. Yeah, let me go ahead YouTube and help you out. We need to clean up this vast wasteland. Unuseful content. Well, we know that controversy sells. You know, and and distraction sells. In the meantime, and in between time, Trump is looking at a possibility of declaring nuclear war because if you don't know it by now, Israel wants the United States of America to become the fire sacrifice for Israel. Just in case y'all didn't know. Yeah. Israel wants the United States of America to be its very own fire sacrifice. Like boom, kaboom, damnation, beware the Most High God. Oh, and look at this. Now, this is something that's worth watching also. Only 200 years from horse and buggy to the Large Hadron Collider. Whew. Excuse me. I mean, that chokes you up. It only takes 200 years from horse and buggy to the Large Hadron Collider. For all those who don't know what the Large Hadron Collider is, that is what CERN uses when they smash those particle accelerators together. Those particles in a particle accelerator, because they're opening up portals. Yeah. Just like the days of ancient Babylon and Nimrod. So, it's something that people should take a look at. Hey, you're going to have to work hard to get my support, some of y'all, when it comes to your channels. Because, we're not going to sit up here doing all this stressing out and while you make money on people's anxiety. Yeah. When YouTube said they up in the ante, I'm like, let me help you out, YouTube. Yeah. Let's get some of these people off the payroll. Let's get some of these motherfuckers off your payroll. A lot of them. Lucas, you still calling Candace Owens, and you're actually black and Arab. Yeah. You can call her a sellout or something like that, but I think you're going a little bit too much overboard. Being a biracial person, and you just constantly calling Candace Owens the COON word. A lot of you biracials, you love to take liberties, but those things are going to stop now. So you know what I'm gonna do to this? If you keep on wanting to show your ass. If you keep on wanting to show your ass, you're going to get that too. Yeah, you're going to get that too. Yeah, you're going to get that too. Yeah. You biracials and the rest of you people, you think that you can just walk all over the Negro Americans. Yeah, you think you can just, like you got some carte blanche shit. Like you got some carte blanche shit. I mean, it's time to be getting serious, people. It's time to be getting serious. The nukes are coming, people. The nukes are coming. Now, if you want to just, lounge your ass off or just show your ass off, at the last minute, I was like, Lord, you know what? All those apocalypse movies, and all those end times day movies or whatever, I'm not talking about that religious shit. These people actually want to be as silly, It'll be T-minus 19 minutes and they'll be, let's have sex, for the final time. Grow up, motherfuckers. You're going to get judged. You will stand before a throne of judgment. In fact, this nuclear war that's coming is actually part of the judgment. There's many levels to judgment, people. Many levels to judgment. And there's going to be a final war. That's part of Michael's final war. That's part of judgment too. There's many, many levels to the Most High God's judgment, people. Many, many levels to the Most High God's judgment. You can go to sleep, and He can call your soul before His throne, because you know your soul does travel when you sleep. He might even call you before His throne and pronounce some judgment on you, some type of judgment on you. Yeah, you can go read that right in the ancient Sumerian tablets. It's under the Epic of Gilgamesh. But you know, it's time for motherfuckers to start growing up, man. It's time. You got people on this planet who were sent here, and they are to destroy your worlds. They incarnate during a specific time, and their purpose is to bring worlds down. And then after that, their memory gets wiped, and they get incarnated somewhere else, and that's what their position is to they incarnate during certain time periods wherever they go, and they introduce the destruction of that world. You know, y'all don't have too much time, but y'all love to play around. Get rid of this motherfucker, Lord. Get rid of it. You know, I've never seen people just so. This is the age of too much comfort. You know, everybody just want to kick their feet back and relax and shit like that. You know, and have somebody else carry all of their load for them. People don't mind helping you, but the Bible says you're supposed to bear your own burdens too. You're supposed to bear your own burdens too, just like my pastor said. You know, people always want to quote, you know, the Bible says we're supposed to bear one another's burdens. He said the Bible says you're supposed to bear your own burdens too, because God, and the reason that God put it in the Bible, because He know a lot of y'all are just too selfish. You're too selfish. But anyway, y'all might want to take a look at this here, you know, so you can plan your calendar, the rest of your calendar accordingly. And CERN will open up those portals. Yeah, He's been telling y'all better start cleaning out your minds and your bodies and your spirits. I don't have to be formal because my channel is not monetized. I'll go work in a casino serving drinks before I'm going to sit up here and compete with 90% of the crap that's on YouTube. Now, there's some good content channels, but you know, controversy sells, and you just see people, you know, who look like they start off right, and you know, there's like, well, I need to up my, you know, my like, share, subscribes, you know, subscribers, whatever y'all call it, you know, my algorithm, whatever you call it. You know, so they just do a flip, you know, and some of these motherfuckers are agents and shit like that. You know, they're agents. You know, so they're gonna, you know, suck you in. You know, they're gonna love bomb you, and then they're gonna flip to the, you know, to the those government intelligence agendas, and then that's when they're gonna be putting those agendas on your ass. The CIA, the FBI, you know, NSA, whoever. Anyway, things are getting serious, and you know, this is what it's gonna take. It's gonna take all this, yeah. And you could also call this another extinction level event. Yeah, there's been more than one on planet Earth. There's been more than one on planet Earth. But there's been like about 6 of them. You know, this is probably number 7 and number 8. You know, and the final war is coming too. And Christ is not coming back to fuck around with anybody. That's going to be a hard way to find out. It's going to be a hard way to find out. Because I promise you, the other team is not going to win. It's not going to win.